Live from the heart of New York City, it's The Morning Show with Mike and Juliet. Monday.
Well, can't believe this case. Last week, justice may have been lost in translation as a Maryland judge let West African defendant, this is his name, Mahamu Kene, go free.
The suspect was charged with an unspeakable crime, and his release has prosecutors at a loss for words. Watch.
Montgomery County, Maryland Judge Catherine Savage has come under fire. The circuit court judge dismissed charges against a Liberian native accused of repeatedly raping a 7-year-old girl. The judge says the court could not find an interpreter fluent in Vai, the suspect's native West African language. Mahamu Kene left his native Liberia and was granted political asylum here as a young teen.
So joining us now with the latest from the Montgomery County Courthouse in Rockville, Maryland, is Fox News Channel reporter Steve Santani. Hey, Steve, good to see you. Bring us up to date on what's happening with this case.
Well, what happened was there was a court hearing on last Tuesday in the courtroom you see just behind me, where Judge Catherine Savage was asked to throw out this case because it had taken so long that the suspect, the defendant, had not been given his right to a speedy trial because it took them so long to find an interpreter. So the defense team asked for the case to be dismissed. The judge said, yeah, I have no choice but to do that because it just has taken way too long, and she threw out the case. Now the state's attorney is going to decide whether to appeal that motion to dismiss. So that's where we stand right now.
Steve, hang in there. Here with us in the studio to help us understand why the case was dismissed is attorney Jeffrey Steinberger. But Jeffrey, this guy came here when he was a teen, political asylum, and he went to a high school and learned English.
Community college.
And a community college where he spoke English. He speaks English. Why can't we just try this case in English?
I understand. And look, you guys don't shoot the messenger, okay? I know you guys are angry. I know you want to get somebody.
Well, it's upsetting.
No, I really know that you want to get somebody. And I got to tell you what the law is.
Okay.
And the absolute, and this is really straight and really clear cut. There is no other outs on this thing. They waited too long. Montgomery County blew it. They waited 3 years. I don't care if he spoke English, if he spoke Spanglish, they. Okay, it's like Spanglish, they. He didn't understand the nature and the consequences of the proceedings.
That's what his attorney says. Now he's going to community college and he's going to high school here.
And that's what also the court psychiatrist said that she appointed, and that's why Savage had such a problem.
Well, it makes me wonder what's going on in the courtroom down there.
This county clerk, Loretta Knight, said that she looked for 3 years, went to 47 different states, even contacted the embassy, Liberian embassy, and they couldn't find anybody that spoke Vai, this tribal language spoken by only about 100,000 people in the entire world. But what's weird is the Washington Post
could find it in a month.
They found less than that.
30 days.
Santani,
is that amazing?
Tell us, what's the story with that, Steve? The Washington Post found like three Vai
speakers,
native language speakers. I mean, in the course of a day.
Yeah, she actually did find 3 different interpreters in Vai. They weren't certified interpreters, but they were people who knew the language and could have helped out the defendant. Well, one of them stormed out of the court in tears, disturbed by the facts of the case. Another one had a family emergency and couldn't serve. And another one was rejected because he or she did faulty work. So they made a good faith effort. They did try. This cost them about $1 million a year in this court alone to try to find interpreters for all the different immigrants from the different countries who find themselves in court.
But again, a Washington Post reporter did find somebody that was able to speak Vai in a matter of hours.
Right. Well, and the court clerk found somebody as well, but it didn't work out.
One of their jobs is to vet out these interpreters a little better. They can't have a whacker that just goes, I can't do anything and they can't do this stuff. And in 3 years, look, their job, this guy is presumed innocent until proven guilty. I know you want to think he's a rapist. I know you want to do that.
No, he's innocent until proven guilty. We know that, but let's be honest here.
We can't let these things go on where police can go in without a warrant. The right to speedy trial. Wait, the right to speedy trial? The right to speak is one of those big ones.
So now anybody that speaks a foreign language is going to be able to go in there. At least this is the concern. Anybody that speaks a foreign language can go in there. I don't understand.
Only in Montgomery County. That's it. Only in Montgomery County. Not in New York, not in Washington Post land, not in any major city, not in any place that does their diligent homework.
So this is just one of those weird
cases.
It's all about the Constitution.
It's an horrendous act. It was a repeated rape. There was an arrest. There's witnesses. They could have prosecuted diligently, and they could have prosecuted it the right way, but they didn't. And, you know, Oliver Wendell Holmes, our greatest justice, said 10,000 people should go free, even if they're criminals. as long as one innocent doesn't spend one night in jail.
And he will not be prosecuted again for this because of
he
double
will not.
jeopardy.
Double jeopardy attaches,
No
and that's
chance.
it. No chance. It's over. And you got to let it walk.
And the 7-year-old child was a member of his family, apparently. This was a relation
you know,
of his.
all the situations about it are horrendous.
Yeah.
It's a terrible case. But we want to make this country the way it is. This country has rules, regulations, and constitutional
Jeffrey,
rights, and we have
thank
to
you.
follow it.
Steve
You're welcome.
Santani, thank you very much.
Come right back. We're going to have some fun next, okay? Sherry's here.